And I won't be able to film too much of that one, guys and girls, because I will get copyrighted. One of the earliest London taxis. And this here is the Selfridges Lift. I did a specific piece on this one for a member of another page. If she joins my page, I'm not sure if she has or not, but if she does, you're more than welcome. If you have already joined, welcome to the page. And thank you for joining if you have. Piccadilly Circus at night, 1893. And we are in the, of course, the Museum of London at the People's City, 1850s to 1940s. And you'll see the inside of the Selfridges Lift now. It's very, very special. Just getting some photos of that. Pure Art-Deco era. It's very elegant in those days. They really knew how to do elegance, not like now. Everything's stainless steel and ugly. And the lifts in London, well, they smell more like toilets than lift, but there you are. Probably because they are used as toilets. Listen. And you're hearing the voices of and memories of genuine Londoners. Right, guys and girls, and that's the Selfridges Lift. I'll just get the details.
We approached them and said we'd like to have it for the museum. They came in just like, your friend, because they were checking out whether they felt that we were an appropriate.
Here we are.
Closest to their values. And it was very interesting because we went through the UK and they said, oh, so it's really, really good. So, well, we don't think about it now, we'll go to the pub and we'll chat to them.
Now this exhibition through here is the suffragettes, which I've done a completely separate piece on, because I felt that was important. Just checking my flash wasn't on. So we're moving on to another era. Mass demonstrations in 1887 turned into Bloody Sunday, in which 3 died and a further 200 were injured.
amongst again such a shock to us.
Black-shirts, Oswald Mosley. Sorry.
These outfits are carefully calculated.
There's a big change for her.
And directed
Just things like having to go for a drink in the lounge rather than the bar. You know, that distinction doesn't exist anymore.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, you knew people were going to get killed.
I think it must have been constant just niggles and dealing with people's comments and so on and so forth. And just travelling.
Now we're moving on to the war.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, absolutely.
There's so much more there.
Completely.
I was
Oh, absolutely, I think the example of the pub is an interesting one because I remember when I was in walking around, I remember my friends, or some of my female friends, making a point of going to drink in some of the pubs that were still men-only pubs. It was just
I loved it. It's always something new to see,
it's
isn't
very
it?
recent, isn't it?
See the landing season, pick up the lambs when they was first born. It was lovely, you know. I didn't want to come home really.
I had a very unhappy evacuation. All I remember was looking out the bedroom window of the churchyard. A pretty horrid sight for a young lad who'd never seen a cemetery before. And being blamed for everything that went wrong. If anybody had been chasing sheep, I got the blame for it. Despite the fact I didn't even recognise a sheep who I fell across it.
And then we got moved again. And then the last lady, she was the best one of all, and I'm still in contact with her. She was very broad-minded and very easygoing, no rules and regulations, and she didn't care what you called her, whereas the others always call me mum. No way you could call a stranger mum. All right, call me auntie, but couldn't even call him auntie.
And I could always remember the Battle of Britain because I can remember we were standing in the garden and we were looking at these places. All the machine guns and things like that. I can remember all the noise going on and everything, all the machine gunning. We decided we better get in. But it was a wonderfully exciting time then. And hospitals.
You're hearing the memories of past Londoners, evacuees. Wanted a picture of that portrait. There we are. Sweetheart cards. Look, they were sent in the First World War as well. This here is a very, very famous war photograph, this one now. That's taken in the crypt of the church in Spitalfields, same as the one next to it. And that's a Sikh family that sought shelter there. It doesn't say about the picture. Some very famous images there. I wanted to get some pictures of those. Pause to read or take screenshots. Some very famous images there. A lot of war photographers. A lot of photographers became war artists. And this is the era of my nan and my grandparents, and my nan told me as much as she would tell me, so this is a lot nearer to my past than some of the things we've seen. She was a good woman, my nan. Miss her terribly.
I could not understand how anybody could think that I could be nasty.
You could only get to consent if you had a domestic permit, which meant you had worked as a domestic servant. Otherwise, you had to find something to guarantee that you weren't going to be a burden on the community, which was almost impossible to obtain. So I was going to be a housemaid and I thought, compared to instant death, it was a glorious opportunity.
When my brother was killed, that was very upsetting, obviously, and brought the war home to me. Made me, realise that I wasn't going to see him again, and how it affected our lives completely, because within 6 months of my mother hearing that news, she was virtually crippled with arthritis.
It was a war. My dad was an air warden. He was out 2 nights looking for him, and well, they didn't find much more, but they found a little Black-shirts. He'd been swimming at Lyons Bar, and he'd been over to waters to get a hot drink. And that's when the rust fell. Honestly, that's when.
You could tell my sister was dying, she was grey, and my mum was unconscious, and my other sister had her arm in traction, she was terrible. I never get them. It's an experience you never forget, you never get it out of your mind. And Nina, she lived through the day and the night, she died in the night. Mum had been scrubbing and scraping out their rations to give her a little tea party for her 21st birthday. And she never made it.
How the undertaking at the time covered, I always feel somewhere on the line it should have been recognised, because no authority had to take control of it. It was just relatives going in and seeing the undertaking. Saying, can you bear my family? A few years ago, they were tearing down some buildings, and every time I went past the building, I suddenly was crying. And in a way, it was like this fear, which I had when I was a child, came on later. And the other thing which always takes me, is the smell of dust, because the air was always full of dust.
I can remember being absolutely horrified at the amount of damage that I saw in places like the city, to see what appeared to me to be acres and acres of desolation was really quite shocking.
The Guildhall was burnt out, but standing in its glory, towering over the roof of the city was St. Paul. And you know, I'm sure that if St. Paul's had ever suffered really great damage, I think the heart would have gone out of London. But there it was, hope.
There you are, guys and girls. Some of the voices and memories of past Londoners.
My very remember is my mother standing in the passageway with a chair all night long. So she
1940s toaster. Radio. Gramophone records, 48s. They smash like glass if you drop them. Telephone thing is a reflection you can see behind me. Electric kettle. And a lot of it, I remember my nan telling me, a lot of things they had sockets rather than in the wall that plugged in up into the light, where you'd plug the light bulb in. So you'd have like a double light, we'd have a double plug. They'd have something like that you'd have a light bulb in one side and then you'd plug your iron or your radio or whatever into it. Which I didn't quite like the sound of that myself, but there we are.
Piccadilly Circus, and at the lobby came, we reached over all to my flat on the floor and put something over our heads, and the lobby got very dead, and one or two people started screaming, and the circus jumped to their feet, and said, now please, everybody, this has been happening, we're not for a few days, and they started singing the Irish Society.
That's another impressive one, isn't it, eh? Please do not touch the Ford car. underground, overground. Common are we? We're making good use of the things that we see. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist it. It says do not touch. Ah, here we are. (1938). That's what I was looking for. That's your bird's eye view cocktail cabinet. You're kind of getting into the era now where you start to recognise things and it's like, oh gosh. I thought you might like that. If you press those buttons, that is what you get. We're coming up to our 30 minutes on this one now, so... Gotchas. I don't like being beaten, particularly by reflections. Lyons Tearooms. They was all over the country, they were. You can see the lady serving the tea. Anyone that's watched my Rye videos will remember me going into the Simon the Pieman Old English tea rooms. It was very nice, I must say. Nice picture of that. They're usually called Daisy or Florence or Flo or something like that, the girls back then. Lyons Corner House window. In the early 20th century, homosexual acts were illegal. Openly socialising in public was risky and could lead to severe consequences. Behind this window and up the stairs, the Lilly Pond was an area of Lyons Corner House Cafe in Piccadilly. It became a safe place for London's queer community to meet with friends and be themselves. Oh, I didn't know that. That's a really interesting piece of history. The Age of Elegance, where you could go inside and engage in homosexual acts and smoke a nice soothing cigarette. Oh dear. Yeah. Right, we're at 30 odd minutes now, more or less, so, and I think we've more or less covered 1850s to 1940s, apart from this cabinet here. The map is what we saw displayed, and it's not going to let me, but there we are. I'll try it this way. I hate reflections sometimes. Clarice Cliff, is that Clarice Cliff? Yep, Clarice Cliff, designed by Clarice Cliff. Her stuff is, some of it's really expensive, like very popular, and some of it's not. The modern home filled with all the modern comforts. Yes, Mr. Champney Walton. That kind of era. My dears, I hope you all found 1850s to 1940s interesting. The museum will be closing soon, so hope you all found that interesting, guys and girls. Join me again another time for further on we go. So, take care all. See you all soon.